It all started so subtly, I almost missed it. My wife Sarah and I had been married for 8 years. We were that couple, the one everyone said was perfect. We had our routines, our inside jokes, our shared dreams. But lately something was off. It wasn't a big dramatic fight. It was quieter, more insidious. It was the way her phone was always just out of my reach, screen down. It was the late-night texts she'd dismiss as just a friend from work needing advice. I remember the exact moment the floor fell out from under me. We were watching a movie, a comedy we both loved. A funny scene came on and I laughed, turning to share the moment with her. But she wasn't looking at the screen. She was smiling at her phone, a soft, private smile that I hadn't seen directed at me in months. My laughter died in my throat. In that instant, I knew. I just knew she was sharing that moment and countless others with someone else. The pain wasn't just about physical betrayal. It was deeper. It was the realization that the emotional intimacy, the very foundation of our marriage, had been given away. The secrets, the late-night conversations, the shared vulnerabilities, they were no longer ours alone. I felt like a stranger in my own home, watching my wife live a parallel life that didn't include me. The person I confided in, my partner in everything, was now confiding in another man. I confronted her a few days later. The truth came out in a flood of tears and half-hearted excuses. It was a coworker, Mark. It started as friendship, she said, just someone to talk to, but it had grown into an emotional affair. She swore nothing physical had happened, but honestly, that hardly mattered. The betrayal felt just as profound. She had given him the part of her that was supposed to be mine. She was emotionally cheating, and it was tearing me apart. We tried counseling. We talked for hours, trying to piece back together what was broken. But trust, once shattered, is like a mirror. You can glue the pieces back, but the cracks will always show. Every time she reached for her phone, my heart would seize. Every time she was quiet, I wondered who she was thinking about. The man I was became someone I didn't recognize, suspicious, insecure, constantly on edge. Ultimately, we couldn't fix it. The emotional distance had become a chasm too wide to cross. The day we signed the divorce papers was one of the saddest of my life. I wasn't just losing my wife, I was losing the future we had planned, the memories we had built, and the person I thought I knew. The pain of realizing your partner is sharing their heart with someone else is a unique kind of agony. It's a quiet, slow erosion of everything you hold dear. It taught me that the deepest betrayals aren't always physical. Sometimes, they're the ones that happen in silence, in whispered texts and stolen smiles. If you've ever felt this way, know you're not alone. It's a painful journey, but healing is possible. Thanks for listening to my story.